President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking a stronger hand against the rising wave of banditry in the country, and it is already shaking the ground for some of the northern leaders who have for years spoken about negotiation instead of force. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, the Kaduna cleric known across Nigeria for meeting bandits and calling for dialogue, has found himself once again in the middle of a storm. My people, this matter is hot, and you need to like this video right now and subscribe so that you will not miss the full gist as it continues to unfold. For years, Sheikh Gumi has been saying government should talk to bandits, give them a chance for amnesty, give them schools, give them livestock support so that they will drop their guns. He has entered forests, he has sat down with these men, and he has broadcast his message openly. But many Nigerians do not buy that message. Victims of kidnapping, families who lost loved ones, farmers who cannot go to their farms, they all feel negotiation is just rewarding criminals. And now, with President Tinubu showing a harder face, promising that government will hunt down the perpetrators and bring them to justice, Gumi's position looks weaker than before. My people, are you following? If you're following this gist, quickly like this video and subscribe so you can always get updates when the story breaks again. The latest posture from the presidency is clear. The president has told security agencies they must not only fight, but bring out results, make arrests, and show Nigerians that the federal government is serious. He has visited troops, he has spoken firmly, and he has called out agencies when they fail to produce suspects after deadly attacks. This language is different from the softer, quieter tone of the past. And because of that, many northern leaders who before used to defend dialogue are now under serious pressure. They cannot openly support negotiation without appearing like they are going against the federal government. At the same time, they know their communities listen to them, and they are torn in the middle. This is where Sheikh Gumi is now crying, because the policy he has been shouting for is losing ground. My people, I want you to think about this. Do you believe negotiation can stop men who are already carrying AK-47s, already collecting ransom, already burning villages? Or do you think only force can restore peace? Put your thoughts in the comment section, but also remember to like this video and subscribe. The more you engage, the more we will continue to bring you full updates in a language that you can understand. Now the question is, what next? If Tinubu's order works and security agencies start capturing leaders of these gangs, ordinary people in the north can return to their farms, children can go back to school, traders can open their shops without fear. That is the dream. But if the operations only scatter the bandits into other states, then the problem just moves from one area to another. And if negotiations are completely ignored, then those who believe in dialogue will say, government has lost an opportunity to heal the wounds. This is why the fight is not only physical, it is political. And that is why the tears of Sheikh Gumi have meaning. In fact, recently he has even been invited for questioning by authorities over his comments. This shows that the government wants to send a message. No one is above the law, not even a cleric with influence. At the same time, international moves are affecting him too. Reports have shown that Saudi authorities barred him from performing full Hajj this year, and that is not small. It shows that his words are echoing beyond Nigeria, and his reputation is now global. Like this video now, and subscribe, because these twists are not slowing down. Victims' voices are the ones we must not forget. Farmers in Zamfara, traders in Kaduna, families in Niger State. These are the people who wake up every day fearing attacks. For them, the debate about negotiation of force does not matter as much as simple safety. They want to farm without being kidnapped. They want their children in school without paying ransom. If Tinubu's government can deliver that, then it will be remembered. If it fails, then politics will not save him or anyone who stood by. My people, the truth is, the next few months will test the president, the security agencies, the governors, and also religious leaders like Sheikh Gumi. The outcomes are not yet clear. Will arrests be made? Will trials be fair? Will markets reopen? Or will bandits find new ground to hide? We will keep watching, and we will keep bringing you every detail. Please like this video and subscribe, because this is where you will hear the story explained in clear English that everyone can follow. Now let's look closely at Sheikh Ahmad Gumi himself. He is not just any cleric. He's a man who studied medicine, later became a preacher, and for years has had access to many Fulani communities. When banditry started rising, he stepped out as a kind of bridge, going into forests, talking with the fighters, and even appearing in media with bold statements. He told the government, if you want peace, you cannot only use force. You must talk, you must give them opportunity, you must offer amnesty. To some, that made him a peacemaker, but to others, it made him sound like a defender of bandits. That is why each time he speaks, it divides opinion across Nigeria. President Tinubu, on the other hand, has no time for that approach right now. The president is under heavy pressure. Nigerians are tired of hearing about school children kidnapped, tired of hearing villages burned, tired of hearing markets raided. So Tinubu's stronger language is also political. He wants to show he is not like past leaders who many accused of being slow or silent. He wants to prove that under his watch, the country will not fold its hands. That is why he has been publicly ordering security chiefs to arrest perpetrators, to show results and not just give reports. And this is why people are saying northern leaders are being cut down to size. They can no longer speak softly while the presidency is shouting hard. Now, my people, let's talk about the ordinary citizens. Imagine a farmer in Zamfara. Every morning he thinks twice before leaving home, because bandits may kidnap him on the way to his farm. Imagine a mother in Kaduna. Her child wants to go to school, but she fears he may be taken on the road. Imagine traders in Niger State who lose goods because of raids. These are the real people at the center of this crisis. For them, whether Gumi negotiates or Tinubu fights, they just want safety. And that is the true test. Who will deliver safety? My people, if you feel that pain, like this video now and subscribe. Let's grow this channel together as a voice for those people. One big question is this: will military force alone stop the problem? We know our history. We saw Niger Delta militants some years back. Government tried force, but it didn't fully work until they brought in amnesty programs. The same idea makes some people say negotiation can work for the bandits too, but others argue it is not the same, because the bandits have targeted the children, women, whole communities and caused too much trauma. So you see, this debate is not simple. That's why the president and the cleric look like two forces pulling in opposite directions. We also need to ask, who are these bandits really? They are not one single group. Some are young herders who lost their livelihoods. Some are hardened criminals who just love the business of ransom. Some have links with terror groups. So when government attacks them, some scatter, some regroup, some even cross borders. That is why a long-term solution must include intelligence, regional cooperation, and also justice. Justice for victims, so they do not feel forgotten. Like this video and subscribe, my people, because I am breaking this down step by step. Let's look again at Sheikh Gumi's position. Recently, government invited him for questioning. That means his words are being taken seriously by authorities. He is being monitored because if you are close to bandits, people want to know, what are you telling them? What promises are you making? What messages are you carrying? And more recently, he was even denied entry into Saudi Arabia to perform full Hajj. That is not a small matter. It shows his reputation has traveled far, and his statements are now being seen with suspicion outside Nigeria too. That alone tells us his influence is global, not only local. Now let's bring politics into this gist, because politics is always part of Nigeria's security story. For many years, people accused some northern politicians and leaders of being too quiet about banditry or even benefiting politically from it. Whether true or not, the perception has been there. Now, with Tinubu showing force, those leaders are cornered. If they speak for negotiation, they look weak or suspicious. If they speak for force, they may lose support among their followers who respect clerics like Gumi. So politics and security are mixing together, and we must watch it closely.